Hey buddy, I'm back once again and we're here to look at this bad boy. It is a multi-mode wireless mouse. This is also known as the MT750S. It's from the people at Rapoo. I'm not too sure how to say that. Now I've actually had this for a while, so I want to apologise to them for actually not shooting the video till now. But it is as it is, and here, let's have a look at what we actually get out of the box. So it can use with multiple devices, so it uses 2.4 GHz and Bluetooth. It's got a DPI switcher, and I don't know what that button is there, or what it's meant to mean. And there we go, multi-mode wireless. On the back of the box, you probably see here, it says switch between Bluetooth 3, 4 and 2.4 GHz. It's a fully adjustable DPI sensor. Intelligently switch among multiple devices. That's what that one is there. And this one means precision on nearly every surface. You can just see that there. Cool, huh? So the package contains the mouse, little dongle, USB, and the little documents, requirements, pretty much every version of Windows or XP, Vista or above. Now, I've actually done a test on this because I don't actually own a Windows PC. I tested it on Mac and it does work. So that's all handy dandy. Anyway, let's see what we get inside the box, shall we? Yeah? Okay, let's do this. So first of all, let's just open her up. And again, this is the unboxing experience you'll be getting. You can pick this up in multiple places. I think you can get Amazon, Argos, if you're in the UK. If you're not, I'll put links down below. You can actually check that out. And I forgot to show you, I actually did have a little window. Ba-boom. It looks very familiar, do you not think? If you know what I'm talking about, leave me a comment down below. It's not a bad thing, by the way. So here is the quick start guide. Yep, happy days. Stick that off to the side. And we also get the USB cable, which I think is a micro USB. I've actually not used this cable, but yeah, micro USB, as you can see there. We'll leave it all nice and wrapped up as well. And here is the star of the show. Whomp whom, whomp whom, whomp whom, whom. Yeah. And there's a little dongle. So I'm just going to put those off to the side. So here is the 2.4 GHz wireless dongle. So if you don't have Bluetooth on your device, laptop, if it's a laptop, if you're using a PC, and you just want to plug this straight in, it will work with this as well. I find it actually probably gives a slightly better signal if you use this over Bluetooth, but I guess it depends in regards to range and stuff like that. I've just used my laptop, which is pretty much just here, my MacBook, and it's very, very close, so there's not much to interfere with it. If you're using it a little bit further over, or you got just 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi, you might find it a bit more difficult. You might want to use Bluetooth at that point. Anyway, here's the actual mouse, and it is a very good looking mouse, as you probably tell. It is looks like it's very inspired by another mouse, which again, I don't think it's a bad thing. It's actually a really good thing, because the other mouse I'm thinking of, do you know what it is? It's a fantastic mouse. And I think styling similar to that, and offering very similar feature sets but a hell of a lot lower price, is a very smart idea. So there are two buttons here, just kind of show you. Got a button here and a button here. Now the clickiness on them is pretty decent, it's not too bad. I do find that the actual buttons here are a little bit better than these two. So I don't know if they're using different kind of switches, but in terms of these ones here, I'll see if I can bring it a little bit closer so you can hear it. And then these are the actual side buttons. Don't know if it's going to come off on camera as well. You then got your little side scroller, which is just this one here. You just scroll so you're actually going sideways. There's no kind of button or like that. So I think that would have been a nice little addition if you could have had a little button on there as well. Just why not an extra button? Maybe even a button here. Because the other mouse I'm thinking about has a button here, and it's actually really clever. So when you're actually moving around, you kind of just go bum 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 bum. So you got straight away you have got 4 that are accessible, but then you've got this scroll wheel. There you go, see this scroll wheel, which also is a button as well, which actually sounds probably the nicest out of all of them. Hopefully you can hear that. In terms of how easy it is to actually hold, it's actually a little bit smaller than the mouse I use as my daily driver, which is not a bad thing. Again, it actually feels pretty nice. It's not too small, it's not too big. As you can probably see, my hand just kind of just fits straight into it. and kind of moving around. The one thing I've noticed is the actual slides on the bottom, they could do with being a little bit less sticky. I mean, they're not sticky. In fact, I just noticed that they've actually got bloody stickers on. No wonder I've not been able to use it properly. Bloody hell, Sam. Look at that, eh? Look at that. So, in fact, just let me reevaluate that live on the camera now. Again, I have used it on my Mac just to test it. I'm just going to tell you what, I'm just going to take these off and we're going to reevaluate it on the video now. So give me a minute or two. Okay, so I've fully taken that plastic off. I had no idea it was there. How weird is that? I wondered why it was a bit like didn't glide properly. Now I know. So that was my biggest kind of criticism of the actual mouse, believe it or not, was how kind of sticky they were. It didn't really glide. I mean, I've not got a mouse pad here, but even on my mouse pad with a little bit of plastic on there, it wasn't gliding. It just felt a bit like, oh, kind of getting stuck sometimes. Now, it actually feels really nice. I could definitely recommend it in terms of the glides now. Yeah, that's really cool. So in terms of turning it on, as you can probably see here, you basically flick it up, and at the top here, if you can see, it's actually flicking number 1. And it should go to number 2. Tell you what, there's a little button there, and that actually circles through them. So you can probably see that there's number 2. There's number 3. So let's go back. Start back with number 1, number 2, number 3. Now what that does is, once it's connected via Bluetooth, obviously you connect one on Bluetooth 3, one on Bluetooth 4, one on the 2.4 gigahertz. You've got 3 connections all at the same time. You can then cycle through each of them. So let's say you've got a streaming PC. If you do streaming, you've got a streaming PC, your normal PC, and like a laptop at the side. You could have the one mouse with all 3 devices working exactly at the same time. So you just basically flick through them. So it says number 1 is your laptop. So you have it on that one. You're doing your work. You go, oh, I want to do something on my streaming PC. Click it. Number 2. Now I want to go to my actual normal PC. Click it again. Job done. It just gives you flexibility. It also gives you the option, so if let's say you want to take it to work, you can use, maybe leave this at work or leave this at home. Might take this to work, so it might not have Bluetooth at work. Plug this in at work. Job done. Put it, let's say, number 3. And then when you get home, you're number 1 and 2. Number 3 at work. So you can basically use your home mouse at work. So you can use it with the multiple devices. It doesn't have to be the same device in the same room. You could go to different locations and best take your mouse with you and best hook it up at the same point, which I think is pretty damn cool. Let's just turn that off there. And you can see that there. That's next to, there we go. So it's got the DPI button here. So you can actually change the actual resolution of your sensor. Or instead there, just actually change the input from 1, 2 or 3. And I must say, the actual, this here is really, really, really nice. Yeah, that's really, really, really cool, is that one. Sounds pretty nice as well. I'm going to bring it a bit closer to the microphone. Yeah, so I guess the only thing that they could really improve on for me would probably be that, in all honesty. I mean, obviously add Bluetooth 5 would be a nice little addition on there. Maybe even do a 5 gigahertz in terms of the dongle, or maybe do like a band that's not really used. Again, I'm kind of trying to find a fault. In terms of the actual price to performance, I think it's fantastic. It works. It does exactly what you want it to do. And it looks nice as well. I think that's one of the nice things I like about some of the actual Rapoo stuff, or Rapoo. Again, depends how you say it. Is it just doesn't just kind of like work. It looks nice while it's doing it. If that makes sense. Yeah, definitely does make sense, Sam. So yeah, if you want to pick one up, I'll put a link down below. I want to say again, thank you to them for actually sending this out to me for the review, and apologies to them for actually taking a long time to do this video. But yeah, happy days. Again, if you do want to pick one up or want to check out some more of their stuff, I will put links down below. You can actually go check that out. In terms of recommendations, I could definitely recommend this. So yeah. Anyway, people, do you have any questions about this or anything else? Because if you do, what do I need to do? You can hit me up a comment down below. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at samjpullen. I am at samjpullen on every social you can think of, from Instagram to Facebook to TikTok. Wait, what? You name it, I'm pretty much out there. Yeah. And if you are new to the channel, then go on, smash the subscribe button. It's completely free. And go on, tick a like. You know you want to. Anyway, once again, thank you for watching, and you'll hopefully see me in my next video. Cheers, everyone.